with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Leonard's confidence is really showing through as he makes his way to the ring. Marvin Hagler's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
First, with a record of 36 victories, 25 big knockouts, and 3 defeats, by way of Wilmington, Sugar Ray Leonard. His adversary. His professional record consists of 62 wins, including 52 knockouts and
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Teddy, if you're training Sugar Ray Leonard's opponent tonight, you got a southpaw with you here. What piece of advice do you pass along? How can he take advantage of the fact that he's a lefty?
Oh, he's going to have to take advantage of that because he needs any edge he could find because they are few and far between. His opponent is going to have to use that advantage of being a southpaw by moving to his right a little bit, trying to get a difficult angle for Leonard to deal with, an angle that Leonard hasn't seen too often.
Leonard's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And a strong offensive showcase, the combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. And banging away he goes. Look at the torque from that uppercut in Florida. 1, 2. So Sugar Ray Leonard has to rise up and beat the count. Now he's got himself a little bit of a challenge here.
And now what he's doing, he's going through a CAT scan, an MRI, an X-ray, where you're going to get a chance to see what's inside Sugar Ray Leonard.
Not able to land the uppercut. Leonard's damaged right now, Teddy. That last round was really costly to him. He can't go on fighting like that.
No, not unless he goes back to one of those Star Trek episodes where you had Scotty. You remember Scotty used to beam you up? Well, right about now he's saying, Scotty, beam me the heck out of here. Otherwise, he better get his hands up and start fighting.
Sugar Ray Leonard lands a flush right hand. Leonard is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
Jump on! He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. If you could improve anything with Marvin Hagler, what would it be?
He's steady in so many areas. Maybe, believe it or not, it would be to use his southpaw style a little bit more. He comes at you in a way where sometimes you forget he's a southpaw because he's engaging with you. He squares up a little bit. Maybe take advantage of being a lefty by moving to the right a little bit more and making yourself, you know, just a little bit more of a southpaw.
Good flush, straight left hand. Leonard's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Parries that punch intended for the head. Leonard's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm his guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
That's okay, that's all right. Now pay him back. Go pay him back.
Putting his punches together, good combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Off the target by Marvin Hagler. Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease.
Go ahead, move it, champ. Come on.
He got a lot into that uppercut. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Hagler's not putting forth much offense at all. Now listen, I get it. You put forth some offense, you got hurt, you were stunned in this fight, so now you're strictly thinking defense. But at some point, he's got to change.
Yeah, he does. Otherwise, he can't win this fight. And his opponent is just going to keep coming like that ocean, banging into that shore, and it's going to come further up the shoreline. It's not going to go away.
Huge left hand from Hagler.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Fine. Listen to me. We got to do a little more. We have to pull.
Round number 4 underway. Marvelous is trailing on Teddy's scorecard in terms of rounds, 2 rounds to 1. However, he has gotten to his opponent. There's a lot of hope ahead.
Yeah, there's good news and bad news, though, Joe. We got to be honest about this. The good news, yeah, he's hurt him, and he knows he could hurt him again. The bad news is maybe he's just waiting to hurt him again, looking for one punch at a time, and his opponent outscores him, outworks him.
Hagler's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Leonard's applying an old axiom in sports, and that is speed kills. He's got plenty of it in the ring tonight.
Yes, he does. It's going to be up to his opponent now to find a way to take away that speed. Find something that can offset that speed. And I think that starts with controlling range. Get out of the range where he can control you, where he can use that speed.
A little something of his own. Blocks the shot, brings back the uppercut. Leonard proving to be elusive.
More head movement. Yeah!
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. other. The exchange was something special. That's a well-scored left hand by Marvin Hagler. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Super two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Do you want this fight? You want this fight? Listen to me. Do you want...
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Oh, and a two-punch combo by Marvin Hagler. Nice strike after catching one by marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Good work defensively by Sugar Ray Leonard. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Leonard's landed a good, solid combination. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Keep that head moving.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Marvin Hagler. A classic 1-2 combo by Sugar Ray Leonard. Blocking a score.
Hagler's failure to get away from his opponent's right hand is really the difference in this fight.
Yeah, it is. He continues to get hit with the same punch. Needs to slip to the left.
And that's the end of round 5. Leonard's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers.
He's got nothing left. Now listen to me.
So as the bell sounds, we put to bed the first half of this fight, and we are underway with a new round. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He's got to find an answer quick. Hagler went down that time from that power punch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Marvin Hagler's now getting back up off the canvas. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Marvelous is not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now, he's trying to counterpunch, Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Sugar Ray Leonard's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots.
Back to the body.
He digs it. Big shot there. Hagler is hurt. He is hurt again tonight. The question is, will he go on and be able to deliver some hurt to his opponent?
2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref is stopping this fight. Sugar Ray Leonard's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Sugar.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted.